Agents of Damned is a podcast intended for adults, featuring mature content that includes, but is not limited to, cursing, swearing, vulgar language and themes, verbal depictions of sexual themes and ideas, and potentially triggering depictions of depression, alcoholism, horror, and emotional and verbal abuse. Listener discretion is advised. Hello everyone, and welcome to AoD, your tabletop RPG podcast of choice. I am your sometimes benevolent, this time exceptionally romantic master of ceremonies, Jordan Roman. And for our esteemed guest, you may also call me Hoshi. And, as always, I am joined by my fellow partygoers.
Hello, everyone. My name is Katie Robinson, and today I will be playing Delma Binkley. Dinkies.
And it begins.
Dinkies!
Please keep going.
Hello, everyone. I am Christina, and I will be playing Abigail.
Good evening, everyone. I'm Drew McLean, and I'll be playing Granny Schmertrude.
Oh, good Lord Almighty. I don't know if I can handle y'all with this energy. I need some more familiar ground. Fortunately, it is not just us this time. As for this, our Valentine special, we have a very special guest that we have been trying to get on the show for a while now.
Hi everyone, my name is Chelsea, and I will be playing Maria Zitwok, and I am also Jordan's wife.
Yay!
We got my wife on the show!
We got her on the show!
We should legit put in like a drum roll before Chelsea speaks, and then like confetti sounds and like fanfare. She, like,
There's enough of a pause for it.
For she's a jolly good fellow.
Okay.
You're hyping me up. Guys, you're hyping me up a little too much here. This is too much pressure. My anxiety's coming out again.
It's okay.
You're scaring me away. I can't do this. Bye.
No, stay. Chelsea, we live together. I will hunt you down. I know where you live. So, as I'm sure you all caught on from our slightly different intro, we're not doing D&D today. We are actually going to be playing a entirely different game that we've been wanting to do for a little bit that Christina found, called Lewd Grannies.
Yay!
Yep, just let that sit there for a minute.
Inappropriate
So
grandmas!
excited. This is gonna be so much fun.
Inappropriate grandmas.
Yes!
Yeah.
Lewd Grannies by Joel Salda.
Yes, so thank you, Joel. We are not sponsored by him. We've never met the guy. But this game seems awesome, and we wanted to try it, so the hell with it. So, the way that this game works is my four lovely players here are all, as I'm sure you caught on, grannies. They are attending a wedding, presumably the wedding of someone they know.
Nope. We kicked down the door. We're like, we're here now.
Wedding
What are you
crashers!
gonna do? Tackle an old woman?
Everyone who's been to a wedding knows there's always those relatives that no one's fully sure who is, so not impossible.
There was a presumably in there.
No, definitely not.
We're all just incredibly old wedding crashers or some shit.
Oh no.
Sounds about right. I'm with Granny Schmertrude on this one.
Nah, I don't know. I think based on our behavior, I think we're all like old and related to everyone, but like also rich, and no one is willing to challenge us too much because they don't want to get written out of the will.
Oh, God.
But the idea of this particular game is that Each of these grannies has been sent to a retirement home, and God is it boring there. So boring, they do nothing all day except, I don't know, whatever old people do in retirement homes.
Drink and fall down, and then they, call you at the end of the night, and you have to, help them, get back up.
Yeah, that, I guess, I don't know.
Someone here used to work at a retirement community.
Well, so the way the game works, because of how horribly boring their lives are, they see this wedding as an opportunity. An opportunity to fulfill a vice. Their objective is to try and accomplish each of their vices working together by the end of the night. They have from first impressions to the final farewell in order for them to have one last night of fun. So, on that note, let's go back around and have everyone kind of describe their character a little bit more before we actually enter the party.
Hello, everyone. My name, as previously stated, was Delma Binkley. In my younger years, my friends and I used to travel about to old haunted houses. And really, it was all just people in masks trying to win some part of the land or estate, whatever.
Or in later seasons, we're actual eldritch gods or some shit.
Yeah.
Exactly. One of my greatest friends.
Tell us again about the time you met Kiss.
Oh, Kiss! Yes, I did meet Kiss. I also met Batman. And we had bat milk and bat cookies for everyone. It was wonderful.
Can we get to your stats, please? That was what I was alluding to.
Fair enough. So, based on the information that I've given you, it must be relatively understandable that I am intelligent and excitable. My favorite thing to do in the retirement home is puzzles and bingo. I know that makes me sound rather boring, but they keep my brain young. That being said, speaking of things that keep me young, it is Valentine's Day.
Oh no.
And this old granny is a gilf.
Oh, God.
Every time I close my eyes, I wake up feeling so horny.
I'm not related by genetics to this marriage.
I would hope not.
Simply married into the family. But I still do love my family quite a bit. That being said, it gives me quite an open opportunity to meet all the younger ladies. By the way, has anybody seen my glasses? I can't see without my glasses. I am constantly misplacing them. I have honestly no idea where they are right now, and... Oh, actually, never mind, I found them. They're on my head. Moving on.
Please, I need to get away from this horny... I was so hoping none of you would get that one. I was so hoping the Lewd would be ironic, but no.
No.
It's happening.
It's happening.
You can't
Congratulations,
escape
you
it.
just played yourself.
Arlo's favorite episode.
Arlo's favorite episode.
Oh, God.
Christina, please go.
Hey, Arlo is a MILF hunter, not a GILF hunter. He has a zone that he cruises
Christina,
in.
please go!
Let's not.
Okay. Hello, everyone. As I said, I am Abigail. My last name is not important because I have forgotten it. I am too old. As you can tell, I am very aloof and clueless. But I still love a good bingo puzzle.
Oh my god.
However, just because I am aloof and clueless does not mean that I do not know how to get down with the kids and smoke some weeds.
Smoke some weed?
I have my new ringtone now. Thank you.
I don't know how to get down with the kids and smoke some weeds.
Oh.
Wait. So, y'all. Nope, I'm gonna save that for the after show.
Oh,
I know my grandchildren, and I know some of them are going to have some weeds on them, so I'm planning on finding some at the party.
This is very relatable. Stay for
Oh
the
my
after show to
God.
find out more.
But I don't remember what my grandchildren look like. I don't actually know if I know anyone at the party.
Alright. Is that me?
yes. Well, I'm Granny Schmertrude. Everyone seems to love old Granny Schmertrude, even though I'm never really sure what's going on. I too am aloof and clueless. Where are we at? We at
Did
a
anyone
wedding?
roll an original thing on that table?
No,
we
it
got
really
2 and
did.
2.
Sorry, Jordan. The dice had a story to play, and apparently the story was that we kind of kept playing on the same things. All right. But Granny Schmertrude, little information about Granny Schmertrude. I kind of just call every man that I meet Jimmy, and every lady that I meet Jenny. Even though I'm pretty sure I know their names, but
I'm gonna hold you to that.
my hobby is my pet, Mr. Pibbles. I will circle back to him because he's my favorite thing that I came up with in the last 10 minutes.
I'm dying to meet Mr. Pibbles.
I can't wait.
And now, as far as like my vices, Granny Schmertrude loves a good wedding, but Granny Schmertrude also needs to sate her dark passenger. I need to steal. I want to steal a particularly interesting wedding gift. It only really fulfills me if I find a scapegoat, so I need to steal an important item from this wedding from their gifts, but I must also ruin someone else's, social engagement and make it look like they stole from a wedding couple. That is my deal. That's what Granny Schmertrude is about.
I gotta tell you, man, looking at this guest list, I can't wait to see who you throw under that bus.
Everyone loves old Granny Schmertrude. I do have a key role in the wedding. That's gonna make things challenging to make it so that I'm not noticed, because I am gonna be stealing. Old Granny Schmertrude, always stealing. Going back to the pet thing, Mr. Pibbles. So I don't know why this flew into my head. I think it was a client that I was working with a couple days ago gave me the idea that kind of stuck around in there. But I have decided that Mr. Pibbles is fully a wolf dog.
Oh,
Fully like a wolf dog? You think Mr. Pibbles, you think a little lap dog. No, Mr. Pibbles is larger than me by a significant amount.
So you're basically an elderly Cora with a
little bit.
Yeah.
And
I
here's
was
the
gonna
worst
say
part,
an older Mononoke.
because everyone loves old Granny
Mononoke,
Schmertrude,
yeah,
and
absolutely,
she
absolutely.
cannot stand to be without Mr. Pibbles. This is technically the 8th Mr. Pibbles. They just whenever Mr. Pibbles starts to get old, and Granny Schmertrude starts to notice and get upset about it, they just swap him out.
Oh.
But it for some reason, Granny Schmertrude always forms this unbreakable bond with the new Mr. Pibbles.
Okay, so like my grandpa with birds. Got it. Quick
Yeah, like your
question
grandpa with
for
birds.
you. Is Mr. Pibbles at the wedding with you?
For sure.
Fantastic. All right, my darling love, would you please round us out with this horrid entourage of renegade degenerates?
In the words of Fred the Horse, I want to steal.
Well, unfortunately, babe, I am another degenerate. So you cannot escape it. We are all toxic here. So today, I will be playing Maria Zetluk. I am also a very intelligent but excitable grandma. And because I am so excitable, my children get a little embarrassed by me, and they tend to not really take me anywhere anymore. So I took fate into my own hands and just started going to other people's weddings. Because I'm not invited anymore. To any. None.
Are you related to anyone here?
I don't know. Possibly. I have a big family.
I'm convinced that we're just friends from the nursing home and I just brought you along.
Yep. Absolutely.
Probably.
Not dissimilar to the very nature of this guest.
Well, it wasn't just my excitable nature, to be fair, that my family kind of removed themselves from me. I tend to be a little judgmental, and when I go to weddings, I sometimes find the decorations to be a little distasteful, no matter what they are. Could be the nicest wedding ever, but nope, Maria hates it, no matter what. So I try to find people who also share that hatred for the decorations and whatever the bride may wear. So I'll be looking for equally toxic people to share in my disdain.
What's your incredibly toxic hobby, if I might ask?
Shuffleboard. You know.
What a soundbite of Chelsea just going, shuffleboard.
I asked. And your obstacle?
Well, I kind of already mentioned my obstacle. My children are concerned that I'll embarrass them in front of the new in-laws.
Okay, I see it now. Alright,
Yep.
sorry.
Yep.
There was a lot going on there.
I'm a comedic genius.
And with that said, let us begin. Fateful day has arrived. You put on your Sunday best and finest brooch, brushed your graying,
Your gravy!
Brush your gravy hair.
brushed your gravy hair to put on the illusion.
If you use the turkey gravy, it gives it that extra luster. You don't want that chicken gravy shit.
Give yourself a nice shine with the broth.
And put on the illusion of a demure granny. You sat through a wedding ceremony that you have seen too many times before. All this is an act to hide your lewd nature until the reception. Starting now, you all have 6 hours to fulfill your vice. This isn't technically how the game works. I'm kind of ad-libbing this one slightly for my own sake, but everyone roll initiative.
Okay.
Granny Schmertrude got a 2.
I got an 11.
I have a 15.
I also got a 15.
Alright, whose dex is higher?
What?
Fuck all the way
No.
off.
You
I'm
almost had me there, fam.
I'm being a smart... have a roll off, you
You
two.
made me panic a little bit, Jordan. I'm hoping
No,
Alright.
it's just a joke.
I got a 4 this time.
I got 7.
Okay, so you won that one, so the order of how this is going to go is going to be Chelsea, Katie, Christina, and then Drew. So, for each thing, I am going to send a guest your way. You may do with them as you please, or attempt to, or you may, or after you're done with that interaction, you may then go off and try and find someone else if you like. In order to do something, or as it is more specifically stated, if you attempt something difficult and someone might stop you, you're going to roll for your success, which is a d20. If you can incorporate what kind of granny you are or your hobby, you get to roll 2 d20s. And if you do something so wild, like fucking crazy, there are words in there. If you do something that I like, makes me laugh and happy, I will let you roll an additional d20. So you can have upwards of 3, and then whatever number you get, or numbers, you'll mark off on a bingo card that you all have.
Nice.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
If you can mark it off, that's a success. If you can't, because you've already marked it, then you fail, and I'll either describe what happens or roll a new obstacle for you.
Okay, this makes more sense now.
Yes. Also, if you fail, you will gain a curse. Each of you individually has curse points. If any of you hit 5 curse points, you're out. So don't fail 5 times.
And that's for all of us, because if one of us fails, we all fail.
Yep. Absolutely, no problem.
Despite being crooked, horrible, elderly people, they have honor.
You mess with one of us, you mess with all of us.
And then you're all sent away because the only threatening person there is the dog. So,
I don't know.
on that horrifying note, let's start off with first impressions. So y'all just kind of just chilling around, mingling, maybe eyeing for your first potential prospect, your first in for your vice. And Chelsea, you are approached by... Oh my god.
Oh, that's not a big deal.
No.
The person that approaches you is a younger looking guy. He looks a little awkwardly dressed up. Like, he's wearing his appropriate wedding attire, but appropriate is definitely marked with an asterisk there. It's not quite right. It looks like the best he could have done. He's not really, like, shaven. He looks a little bit unkempt. A little shady, if you will. You all did some reconnaissance ahead of time, and you know that this guy is someone that the 4 of you have labeled as the sketchy dealer.
Oh, God. What kind of
Oh
dealer?
my.
The sketchy kind.
Ooh.
You weren't able to get much past that, so if you want to know more, you're gonna have to interact with him in some way.
So does he draw sketches, or does he do like sketch comedy?
You're gonna have to head over to him and find out, and currently it is Chelsea's turn, so...
I guess I'll just wander over. It's just like, well, hello there, son.
Oh,
Hi.
God, scared me. Sorry.
Oh, I'm terribly sorry. Yes, I don't think I've seen you before. Are you from the bride side or the groom side?
Oh, I'm technically from the groom side, I guess. Like, I'm kind of his boy, you know?
Oh, like his best friend. Oh, I didn't see you in the wedding party.
Yeah, we go way back. Can I help you with something? Like, you looking for something?
Oh, I was wondering, you haven't heard any, kind of complaints from any of the, other guests, have you? I mean, nothing crazy, but just like, I just want to see if there's anyone who may not be having the best time here.
Oh, trust me, you and me looking for the same thing, honey. Go ahead and roll me a success to see if this guy can help you.
Okay.
Roll a vibe check.
Vibe check. Alright, come on, marble dice. You do good. That is a 7.
Alright, can you mark off a 7?
Yes.
Then that is a success for you. Go ahead and mark off the 7.
Yay!
Yay! Our first success!
Huzzah!
I did it!
Yay! Loisima!
Loisima,
We did it!
We did it! Woo!
We need a counter for how many times you guys do that, because this is not the first.
Listen,
And it won't be the
alright,
last.
my character sounds... Hey,
Not
go
this
away.
time it doesn't.
Not this show. Shoo.
So the sketchy dealer was like, I did notice, though. You see that group over there? And you see 3 people over...
Oh, no.
Oh.
I'm sorry, I
Oh, no.
rolled 3 random people and just happened to see them. Okay, so... You see 3 guys that are kind of just sitting over in a corner. One of them, he looks almost kind of like frat boyish as far as like the vibe that he's given off. Like, you could tell if he could have worn a sideways baseball cap to a wedding, he would have. You then also see an older looking guy, looks like he's probably an uncle or something. He's just laughing very, very loudly, you know, that guy in every family, the one that doesn't really have a sense of other people.
Yeah.
But-
yeah.
Yep.
And then the
We
third
don't know anything
guy...
like that.
No, not at all.
No.
But then the third guy... Oh, man. This third guy...
Ooh.
That is a hunk of man meat right there.
Oh boy.
Oh.
That is something that any woman would be lucky to have.
Yay.
In order, the people that you have spotted are the people you have codenamed the Bro First Man Bro, the Inappropriate Uncle, and the Catch That Should Be Married.
Oh boy.
And Mr. Sketchy is like, I tried talking to them. They seem kind of like, a little off about the whole thing. Like, I couldn't quite figure it out what it was because I was just trying to, do my thing, And so, maybe they can help you out with your thing. Yo, Grant, you need, something to help you, relax. Something like that,
Oh, do you have any shuffleboard?
Right, I'm gonna get going. It has been a pleasure.
Thank you, love it.
And he wanders off. Would you like to go and interact with this new group and introduce yourself to them? Or are you going to pass on your turn from here?
I think I'll pass for now.
Okay.
Hello, fellow teens. Do you have any
I will also say from here, since you guys are working together, anything that is gleaned by one granny, inherently all of you will know.
So I'm sure
So-
Katie
Okay.
picked up on the hot boy.
we have hearing aid comm pieces or something?
Oh my
Sure,
God,
why not?
yes.
Because I like that you said, you know what? For that, when we do get around to you, don't let me forget this, your first thing gets an extra D20.
Oh my goodness.
Hell yeah.
That was
yeah.
awesome. I like that. Yeah, you guys have James Bond as hearing aid communicators.
Kelly modded our hearing aids.
We do have two intelligent and curious people, so
That is true.
we all know
Yeah,
Tell
just
them
Delta.
that.
got together if you turn it to channel 69, nice, we can all hear what each other hears.
Is this in the future where the young people are the old people now, true, like you were talking about earlier?
Is this also in a world where hearing aids are set to radio frequencies?
clearly.
Oh, God.
I don't fucking know how hearing aids work.
Clearly! Alright, so, with that, Katie, it is now your turn, and as you are now aware of 4 of the people, someone begins to approach you, and you are approached by...
Whoa.
Ooh,
Ah,
it's the hot boy.
no.
Aw.
Katie, high low, pick one.
Hi.
Yeah, nice.
A drunken man starts to walk over to you.
Oh no.
Oh, no.
Dun, dun,
The recession has been going on for a grand total of 5 minutes.
Recession?
The reception?
Isn't that what I said?
You said
It's a
recession.
Oh,
This economy.
I know,
This economy
This
has
wedding
just
economy.
barely started happening bad.
reception, my bad. Yeah, the reception's been going on 5 minutes. They have not even opened the bar yet, but this man is very clearly, slonking around, he looks not happy to be here, he looks like he was here for a purpose that's maybe somehow worse than y'all's, if that's to be believed.
That's a pretty high bar.
But he looks like he also lacks the means to accomplish literally anything shy of vomiting on the floor. And this is the Drunk X.
Ooh.
Oh, shit.
The hell was he invited?
I don't know, why the hell were you invited?
We established that we are recon grannies. Okay?
We
You
all
don't
established
fuck with them.
you weren't.
Oh, Raggy. You gosh darn Raggy Soggers.
What?
Raggy Soggers.
Raggy Soggers. Did you get drunk again in the memory of Booby Boo?
What?
Yeah, what?
Raggy Rogers, I cannot believe you. After all this time, I really thought you'd gotten over this addiction, darling.
Okay, I want you to know 2 things.
Yes.
1, I just got your joke.
Uh-huh.
2, you're an asshole.
Yep.
And new 3rd thing, I'm keeping an eye on you. Oh, boy.
Just slowly retcon all of your characters as Scooby-Doo characters, and I'm here for it. I'm 100% here for it.
Absolutely.
I mean, like, you know,
Raggy?
Look, I mean, things were rough after Doob passed.
My darling, you know you can always call me to talk. You don't have to get drunk to come and see me. You know I always will love you no matter what. The only thing that I don't love about you is that thing dangling between your legs.
What?
My pocket watch chain?
No, darling, I bought you that for Christmas. I love that thing. In gold? That's a pretty carrot, sir. Now, what I need from you is to take a deep breath. Remember the fact that both the Doobie Scoop and I love you very, very, very much, and you do deserve to have a beautiful woman on your arm. That beautiful woman just can't be me.
Did you call me over just to have, like, the 10th intervention this week?
Yes, darling, of course. I will always have an intervention for you. I adore you.
Okay, bye.
Bye, sweetheart.
Okay. Would you like to, interact with any of the other people that have been seen thus far, or would you like to roll for a new person?
I'm gonna,
There's the
I'm gonna
catch
find-
that should be married, right?
Yeah, that's pretty much your target, Katie.
Yeah, but that's a
That's-
dude.
That's a
Yeah.
dude.
Dude, but...
Oh.
no,
That's a
I'm gonna
lady.
go for the bridesmaids.
Okay. Alright, yeah, so you go over to the bridesmaid. There's one in particular that you have had your eye on, a fine young thing. And you know that she is extremely loyal towards the bride. Like, they have been together since they were kids, the best of friends. And so that is what you have so far as you approach her. She is currently shagging it up with... I love that I've been getting different roles every time. It really helps. Oh my Christ. They're talking to this other girl who not a lot of people tend to try and spend time with if they can. They're just not really like a great person to hang out with. Like, the bridesmaid has also known her for a very, very long time. But for everyone else, and as you have known her, she's just that buzzkill friend from grade school. So you approach them, they're just chatting it up. It sounds like they're having a good time, but you know that you're gonna have a landmine to work around with Buzz Killington over there.
Alright, so, is there any, cups of champagne around? Like, glasses of champagne?
Roll me 2 d20s, because I'll say this is also you being intelligent and excitable.
Alright, I got, 19 and a 12.
Alright, can you mark both of those down?
19 and 12, yep.
Okay, cool. So since you got 2 successes, you definitely find 2. It's actually one of those things that only happens in movies where the guy is going around with the champagne glasses on a tray and you just grab them as he keeps walking. He doesn't even notice you're there, but it's smooth as hell.
So fucking great. Thank you. Thank you, Delma. I fucking love you already, old lady. Jesus Christ. This is gonna be me. This is me in fucking 40 years from now. Okay. Sorry. Moving on.
Trolling for booty at a wedding?
Trolling for booty at a wedding, and I'm fucking smooth as shit. Like,
And now we have the episode title. Anyway, how do you approach?
Trolling for booty at a wedding.
Valentine's Day special. Trolling for booty at a wedding.
I thought it was cruising for booty.
Not anymore.
Oh god. Alright, fair enough. Alright, so I'm gonna bring it to the, Buzz Killington, actually.
Oh, okay.
And I'm just gonna be like, listen, I don't know if you know this, but that fine creature over there, you see her?
The two are talking, by the way. Are you sure this is how you want to go about this?
Ooh, fair enough, okay.
I mean,
All right,
power
so-
move if you do, but... You see that fine piece of ass you're talking to?
Move along.
I can't see so good, so I don't know how far away she is, but I assume she's far away enough to not hear what I'm saying. But Ooga, am I right?
I should not have said anything.
Alga, am I right?
Ooga.
Katie,
Okay,
I will
all
say,
right.
if you stick on this course, I will give you an extra D20 because this has made me happy.
All right, fair
If you
enough.
want to stick by this crazy power move.
All right, okay, all right. An extra D20, you say?
She's
I
using
mean,
her
no,
blood dice.
you keep going with what you were saying, but
Okay, all right. So
you finished digging this grave before you lie in it.
I'm gonna have a good time, you know.
Mm-hmm.
Let me think about what I wanted to say.
Yeah, please, no, go ahead.
If I didn't have to account for the bride, I would have to say the two of you are the most gorgeous women in this entire wedding. And I'm gonna hand them both the champagne, the 2 glasses that I brought.
Alright.
And I'm going to say, now, I don't know if you've noticed this, but besides the fact that you two are very fine creatures yourself, but that one across the room, dear, you see, the very one, oh, her eyes, they just flicked. Did you see that? Yeah, she was looking right at you, dear. I think you might have a crush standing over there. I didn't want it to go unseen, of course, so I wanted to, A, raise a toast to you two gorgeous ladies, but also make sure there are no missed opportunities here. Weddings are for love, after all, as is Valentine's Day.
Roll me 3d20 because I feel like that is... I don't feel like it's literally how the intention of this goes, but that feels like it was some puzzle shit you just did, and that was beautiful.
Alright, I got 18, 12, and 13.
How many of those can you check off?
2 of them.
Okay. So that is very, very good for you. And Buzz Killington looks over at... I'm assuming you were pointing at the catch to be married.
Yes.
Okay, just clarifying. And she says, well, normally I'd rather avoid Uncle Jim Bob Jamboree, but...
I'm sorry. Can you say that one more time?
No, because I'm probably going to forget it in the next scene anyway.
Uncle Jim. I like that it will change every scene. Good.
Yep. Oh yeah, no, I'm
Uncle
not...
Job Bob Jobbarob.
I am writing nothing down. But I will give you this. I think it's time I put the moves on. And she does that thing where she, like, rubs, like, the palm of her head on her, against her hair to, like, kind of comb it back. You know, the bad way to do it. And then almost does, like, a Steve Urkel-esque walk over towards him.
Oh no! Oh no!
God.
Oh god.
Oh my god.
Oh.
This is so great.
And,
Can we spend
I'm
the
gonna-
rest of the session just, like, narrating this train wreck?
oh no, no, you've set it in motion. This train's gonna keep wrecking throughout the night. That's a piece I have to play with now.
Oh boy!
And the bridesmaid turns and says, that was very kind of you to help her out like that. Most people don't really give her the time of day. And she sort of, like, raises her glass over to you for, like, a toast.
Oh my gosh. I am just gonna put, because I gave my champagne glass to Stupid Girl.
Another person comes by and you grab it suavely again.
Hey, very nice. I'm gonna raise it. Clink.
I do also appreciate you complimenting me like that. I don't normally get those kinds of compliments. I feel like I'm always kind of just plain, you know?
Let me tell you something, darling. As someone who, was more of a plain Jane myself in my younger days, I've learned that the greatest beauty is what draws you in first. It's not always about attractiveness, of course. But the first thing that I saw on you were your eyes. And they were beaming with joy for this day that you are enjoying. And it was just absolutely stunning. And I never miss an opportunity now, either to make sure that I make a stranger smile, or make a stranger a friend.
You notice at this point she is starting to blush and says, well, it is always a pleasure to make a new friend. I don't believe I've gotten your name?
Delma, darling. Delma Vinkley.
Well, you can... My name's a little strange, but, people tend to just call me Fred.
Fred, you say? Well, that's very unique.
It's, long story. Maybe I'll tell you later.
I'd love to hear all about it, darling.
She looks up and is like, I'm sorry, it looks like the bride needs me or something. I'll catch up with you later, okay?
Absolutely. I'm at table 4.
Oh, be sure to stop by there later. And she, heads on off.
Boom! That's how you do it, bitches!
I think I saw you pull that same move at our wedding.
Oh
What?
my god, I wish.
Anyway, Christina.
That would really...
Wait, what?
What?
What happened?
What? You hit on another bridesmaid. That's very weird, Katie. Because one of them's my sister and the other's my sister-in-law.
Well,
Okay, so, Christina,
we're gonna have an interesting conversation when the episode's done.
as you are observing that, you notice out of the corner of your eye that someone is not really walking in your direction, but kind of, jiving, if you will. Like, they got a pep in every single step, a flow to every motion they got. This is the Great Dancer.
Oh, okay.
And he's not really, like, heading towards you again. He's just kind of, like, passing by. If you would like to scope this fool out, you may do so. Otherwise, you can go for someone else that either has been announced or that you hope is here.
Gee, I wonder who Christina's character is going to be immediately interested in talking to.
Not the one that has directly offered drugs to one of the other grannies. Not at all.
Anyway, you go after the loyal bridesmaid.
Yeah, exactly. You know, I am curious a little bit about Dancing Man, honestly, but not curious enough because I'm very easily confused to actually want to talk to him.
Yeah, you think he has, like, some sort of, like, disease in his legs.
Right. Just, I've heard about this disease. Best stay clear of him. And then I
Don't want to get rickets.
yeah, don't want that. No, thank you. I've had that disease in the past. Not a fan. And she.
What?
Do we need to have a talk about what rickets is?
No.
That's
Again,
only in children,
confused.
and an adult it's called osteomalacia.
Yeah, so she's gonna look around. Does she see Sketchy McSketcherson Drugman?
Yeah, he's been kind of just, like, casually going from guest to guest. Sort of, well, not every guest, sort of more the younger group, if you will. He hasn't really been coming, like, in your direction. And because of an earlier interaction, he probably won't willingly come towards you.
I am going to walk up to him, regardless if he is currently interacting with another person.
Call high or low.
Low.
He is.
Okay. I do. I walk up to him.
Alright, he is currently talking with... he's talking with, Brofist Manbro, currently.
Brofist Manbro! Excellent. Amazing. So, hello, dearies. How are you both doing today?
Oh, hey, I don't have shuffleboard, alright?
Oh, I'm not a fan of that game. No, I'm more of a bingo and puzzle piece game person myself. They don't make for good wedding games, so no, thank you.
And he turns around, he's like, anyway, so like I was saying, like, if you just meet me up out back.
What are you all discussing?
Nothing, Granny. If you, we're having a thing, can you,
I love things!
cool. Happy for you.
You should be. You should be happy for the bride and groom. I don't remember what they look like.
And at this point, you see that, Bro First Man Bro, puts a hand on Sketchy's shoulder, and he just, has, I'll handle this type thing. It's like, hey, Granny, what was your name?
Abigail.
Granny Abigail. Were you looking for someone? Maybe we can help you.
I don't remember.
Okay.
Are you looking for your friend Mary Jane?
My friend Mary Jane, maybe.
Thank you for helping progress the scene. And you notice that Sketch kind of reacts to that one a little bit. It's like, I don't think there's anyone with that name here.
There always is.
I'm not
It's
sure.
a common name.
I am.
It's legal in some states. I don't know if it's legal in this one.
Thanks, I love it.
I'm heavily debating whether I want to let you roll 2 or not, because yes, you are definitely using your aloof and clueless, but I don't know if it's helping you.
Yeah, it seems like this is hindering you, Christina.
It's going to.
There's not a mechanic for that. I'll give you the 2 because with Drew's help, you were able to accidentally stumble into getting his attention somehow, kind of.
Through our wonderful granny earbuds. It's just like a mental kick, tell him Mary
It's
Jane.
ask him about Mary Jane. I hear the young people use it to get the drugs.
Okay, I got a 7 and an 8. I can mark both of those off.
I think it's legal in this state. What state are we in? Are we in America?
Where are we?
We're not in America.
Where are we? What year
I
is
told
it?
you. America's different.
America's different, y'all.
America's different, y'all.
So, Sketch looks kind of disinterested, but you notice that Bro First actually goes over and kind of whispers something in him. Definitely too quiet for you to be able to hear. And then Sketch then turns back to you and says, when you say you're looking for Mary Jane, you looking for a person? Or you looking for an experience?
Experience.
Alright. And he kind of starts looking around a little bit and says, wait till the music starts. Maybe I can help you find her. Alright?
Sounds good. A great trip is what this wedding needs.
Yeah. Anyway, I'm gonna go now, so have fun till then. And he, much faster than before, walks off.
To Brofist McBroferserson.
Perfect.
Bro first, big bro first.
Bro first man bro, but it's okay.
Yep, nope.
Bro Chacho Ramirez.
I saw that the kids have done this before, and she's holding out a high five to him.
He very lightly matches it, not wanting to break your clearly brittle fingers.
She grabs his hand.
It's held up and all shaking and shit.
No, Drew, shut up. What did you just say, Christina?
Okay, not like a hand grab, I'm clasping your hand, but awkward turtle hand grab.
Okay. I imagine that very differently.
So I needed to explain. No, an awkward
what?
turtle. She's just they called this the awkward penguin.
We're gonna move on along now to our final granny for this particular round. And your first potential target is... So, you see someone walking over towards you. And not just walking, power walking. There's someone huffing it with purpose. And this woman looks peeved, nettled, irate, generally all around not happy. And you know why. This is someone that you knew was going to give you some problems, but you didn't think it'd be this soon. You thought you'd have time. It's the controlling mother.
Ah, fuck.
Excuse me, excuse me, Schmertrude? Why is your beast here? This is an indoor event. We cannot have, I told you about this so many times. The dog needs to go.
Why?
I'm drawing as much attention to myself as possible.
Hey, Drew. You don't need to roll. Everyone's staring at you.
Jesus Christ.
I grab one of Mr. Pibbles as, like, my safety thing. Like, please don't take my Mr. Pibbles from me. He's my greatest friend. Why would you do this to me? I'm Granny Smirtrude. Everyone loves Granny Smirtrude. Why would you try to take away Mr. Pibbles from me?
You were aloof and clueless, yeah?
Yep.
Okay, so you get 1 for the base roll, 1 because I promise you, 1 for being aloof and clueless, and 1 for using your pet, so you roll 4 d20.
Jesus fucking Christ!
This is what we call a min-maxer, people.
I didn't know! I didn't plan for this, I was aiming for just involving the dog.
Well, you sounded pretty clueless when you went, I don't know what else you would describe that as, you sociopath!
I'm literally crying, I'm laughing so hard.
This is so great.
Alright, so like everything that comes up on the d20s I mark off, right?
Roll and can mark off counts as a success for you. How many successes?
Yeah, boy, that's 4 successes.
Wow.
Nice.
Sweet.
Well,
I
then,
do so well that, like,
how
the bride and
do
groom kick her out.
we want to do this.
As funny as possible.
No, not that well. And that's good for you. Let me see. Actually, you know what? No, I'm not going to roll. I'm going to look through this list and see who is the most beneficial, because that's 4 goddamn successes. Ooh, yeah. Wait. Yes! Yes! I know who's going to help you. So, as this goes on and you are begging, you notice you and this controlling mom hear, and you look over and notice a young 20-something on his phone that appears to have just snapped a picture of this and is quickly tapping away on his phone.
Yeah!
And this
son!
is the millennial social justice warrior.
You fucking
yeah,
canceled!
Nice!
And while you yourself may not understand what the birds have to do with talking
What
to
are you
people
doing
and
with
all
that
that
glowing
twit
rectangle?
and stuff or whatever, but you do know that with the way that mom looks and how she is all but forgotten you and is now beelining over there, realizing what is about to happen, you, on top of getting away with that, now have maybe the most difficult aspect of your vice already figured out. You have your scapegoat.
Oh, I decided that immediately
Yes.
after she tried to make me get rid of my dog.
Oh yeah, no. Just in case that wasn't fully
I was
clear.
like, oh, I'm
Mama
planting
gonna pay.
evidence on you, my guy.
And you, not only that, you get a pretty strong urge that this young justice warrior is going to be more than willing to help you.
Oh, hell yeah. Accomplice!
Oh my gosh.
Nice!
This has been the
We've
best
all been so
turn.
successful so far. This is so great.
Well, yeah, it starts off easy, but then it gets harder.
Yeah, because the more you roll, the less, like, good you want to do, because then you're more likely to roll doubles or things that you've already crossed off.
Precisely.
Oh, God.
Yeah.
I've burned a lot
Okay.
of success all at once. Oh, shit.
I mean, you got a hell of a boon there.
Oh, for sure. Definitely worth it. But now I'm looking at the thing and I was like, oops.
Oops.
I went too hard, too fast.
But I will
Oops.
say, that will end the first impressions. And at this point, you start to hear music. as the DJ has started to kick off the party. It's not really like full-on dancing yet, it's still just sort of light mingling and such. But you do know that at this point, you're officially out of the ceremony. A little bit of time has passed. I'll make this round optional. Does anyone want to do anything here, or do we move on to the first dances?
I want to talk to the Justice Warrior unless anyone else wants to do something first.
Go for it.
Okay.
Yeah, I walk up to the Justice Warrior.
Yeah, it's been a little bit. He has somehow fended off the controlling mother. You're not entirely sure how. You kind of get the vibe he's not entirely sure how either. But it looks a little shaken up.
Jimmy, I'm not sure what you did, but I wanted to thank you for helping out old Granny Smirtrude, and I brought you butterscotch candy, and I, fish around in my purse. And it takes, a little bit too long for me to find the butterscotch, and then, I pull it out, and, shakily, put it, my hand is, shaky, as I, place it, just gently into his palm, and then, pat him on the head, you've grown up so big, Jimmy.
Thanks, I'm Greg.
Don't be silly, Jimmy.
Yeah, you know what? Actually, that's fine. Thanks to you, I'm going viral right now. This is. If anything, I should be thanking you.
Are you not feeling well?
Oh no! I'm feeling better than ever.
I'm
actually.
so sorry. I didn't mean to get you sick. Was it Mr. Pibbles?
No. It's not used to dealing with anyone over the age of 30.
I'm not over the age of 30, am I? I look at myself in a compact mirror and go, oh no!
You can't help but notice his phone is now pointed at you.
What year is it?
It was called a Nintendo. Schmertrude.
What? Oh. It's a Nintendo. Is that a Nintendo? I pointed his phone.
Yeah, sure, whatever. Keep talking, Granny.
I'm not that old. I know about the Nintendo and the Donkey Kangs.
Thank you.
You kids in your
Tell
Super
me all about the Donkey
Marios.
What does Donkey Kang do?
He shoots the laser out of his hand. And he fights the robots.
He gives the oranges to the less privileged children by rolling them down the mountains.
Schmertrude, are you trying to do anything productive with him, or just...
I need to find the gift table so I can leave my gift for the bride and groom, but I get so turned around. You're the only one who's helped old Granny Smirtrude today. Will you help me find the gift table?
Yeah, one sec. And you notice he's typing away on his phone real quick. He's like, okay, now let's go ahead and let that simmer.
Granny thinks my phone's a Nintendo.
I think most grannies think anything electronic is a Nintendo.
Yep.
Anyway, moving on from these hot takes. Yeah, sure, no problem. Just follow me, I guess.
Alrighty. And she hooks arms with him.
You notice he pauses for a moment, looks very uncomfortable, but then it's like, whatever.
Mr. Pibbles follows very closely behind us.
That's partially why. It's not even a whatever, it's a, yeah, I'm not gonna do anything to piss off this dog. Bear thing. So, as he starts leading you on, the DJ starts to speak. And he is announcing in the couple. It is time for the first dances, which unfortunately means you now have to take a seat. So you're not able to get there just yet. But everyone's attention is currently on the dances. Now might be a good time to follow up on our good friend, old Mary Jane.
Yep.
Alright, go ahead and roll me a d20 to see how quickly you're able to find him.
17, which I can mark off.
Alright, yeah, so you are able to find him pretty much as soon as the dancing starts. Like, for whatever reason, your mind is hyper-focused in this one instance. Or maybe it's just coincidence. Hard to tell, really.
I fried all the synapses in my brain that don't get me drugs.
How, you ask? With drugs!
Yep.
Gotta burn some to get some! So you make your way sort of to like a back corner area where not a lot of people are. Well, where no people are, really. Save for one. Good old Sketch. He notices you and sort of like motions for you to come over, but like with his head, because his hands are in his pockets.
She does.
Alright. So, how much you want, how much you got?
Do our characters have money with them? That's not a part of this game again. Hold on. She fishes in her purse, and she pulls out a wad
Hard
of
candy.
crumpled, like... Yeah, a wad of, like, hard candy. Like, similar, like, the little caramel chews and hard candies.
You pull out that one strawberry one that no one
Exactly, that's
knows
what I
where
was
it
just
comes
about
from.
to say. The wonderful strawberry candy that everyone loves because they're delicious.
But
She's just
only
like,
comes
no
from
one loves
granny
them.
purses.
Yeah, so I pull out my candy drugs for the child, and I hand the child the candy drugs. It's like, I have candy, I can give you. And there's like a couple, like, dollars mixed in there.
Some of the candies don't have wrappers.
Half of the candy on that wrapper. Roll me 2, because you are very aloof and clueless right now.
What would really be funny is if she actually becomes, like, super intelligent after smoking.
I was thinking the same thing.
Like smoking makes her lucid.
Yes!
9 and 3, which are both success.
Okay. So you do that, and his eyes go... Like, at first he, like, just blows it off, but then he, like, does a double take. He's like... Strawberry ones? And I ain't seen them. Alright, you got a deal.
Aww.
Aw.
Aw.
And he pulls out, okay, now this is where I'm gonna have to pull off the facade that I know I'm sure I've been pulling off flawlessly. When one does a deal, what does the weed come out in?
Short.
It depends on the quality of the
usually like
dealer,
a
but
clear-
usually like a sandwich baggie.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
usually like a sandwich baggie. If they're super, like, professional or bougie, they'll use, like, pill bottles.
Okay. Yeah, in case it wasn't super obvious, I've literally never had any experience with this before. I don't know how convincing that was. I assume not.
Could he just alternatively just hand her a joint? Like, it's a pre-rolled joint?
No, because
No.
No one pre-rolls you a joint.
the strawberry candies aren't worth that much.
Now, you could say it's also, like, an edible.
We're gonna stick with the plastic baggie because I want to see what she does with it.
Just
I'm
give
going
her
for
an
comedy
edible and
value.
like really just watch Granny trip out.
Just eats the weed from the bag.
Just eats the weed.
She just
This
eats
brownie's-
raw weed.
Oh, God.
Like, yes, oregano. And he's like, no. She like grates it over a pizza like, la pizza, la la.
Just as soon as she swallows, just, I have transcended beyond mortals.
Oh,
I
God.
see the beginning, the end, and all. Meanwhile, in reality, she's just lying on the floor, baked the fuck out of her mind.
Grandma can talk to dolphins.
The weird thing is that she's always said that, but now for some reason it hits weirder. But yeah, no, he gives you what you would, I would say even you in your cluelessness would realize is an awfully large amount of weed. Like probably more than one should get for like, oh, I don't know, candy. Or even like a standard transaction, however that much is, I don't know.
That's power of nostalgia.
Yeah, no, it's a good amount of candy.
I mean, he's at a wedding. He's probably gonna clean up, regardless.
Yeah, no, but he gives you a pretty full bag.
She ruffles around in her purse a little bit longer, and she finds a couple more candies, and she's just like, "Here you go, sweetie."
All right. Did you want more, or like?
No,
Okay.
I know that's too much for the candy. I can't let you get away that easy.
You're a very generous You're a very generous thing. Here you go.
I know I'm still young. You don't have to shy away from it.
Well, I got other people I need to see, so you enjoy that, alright?
You too.
And as you walk away, he starts to uncrumple some of the bills that you said were stuck on there, and they are all hundreds.
It's so perfect!
Yep.
As he tosses the candies on the floor.
Uh,
Okay. At this point, you get back your vice fulfilled. Congratulations, you can now assist the others.
or
Huzzah!
unassist, depending on how well this cluelessness goes.
Yeah,
Oh,
depending on how you decide weed affects you. We are now at mingling and dancing, so now the floor is kind of opened up to everyone. We get some modern songs that y'all don't know. It's not the oldies that you're familiar with, but, you know.
Why are every song about butts?
Well, you say that, but you can't really hear yourself say it because it's getting kind of loud. You're having a hard time hearing now, and people are starting to move pretty erratically, so it's navigating might be a little bit harder. So at this point, we're going to have this be our next main round. Chelsea, you're up.
Oh, fun. You said there was like a Debbie Downer uncle or something?
There's an inappropriate uncle.
Oh, inappropriate uncle, okay.
And
There's
a
also the
buzzkill
buzzkill friend from... Yeah, that's
Oh,
the
buzzkill
buzzkill friend
friend.
from grade school.
Oh, buzzkill friend from grade school. Yeah, I want to go talk to them.
Alright, well, you head over to them. They're currently with the catch that should be married, and they're actually kind of hitting it off pretty well.
Ha!
Great. You said they're just like talking and stuff?
Yeah, no, it looks like they're just like, you know, like the way that young people do. You remember that back when you were young?
Yeah, I totally know how social interactions work.
Yeah.
Can I just like go up to the boyfriend, like act like I know him, and just like, "Oh, Jimmy, how's your girlfriend doing? I haven't seen her in forever."
Did you mean to do the thing that Drew did with calling all the boys Jimmy?
I don't know. Maybe.
And proving Drew's point.
I don't know. Do it.
Sure, yes, maybe.
No, like, she's like, who's this guy? I don't know his name. I think his name's Jimmy. Like, on the fucking comms with too much confidence. Oh, that's Jimmy. That's a nice boy. Grew up so fast.
I mean, we established that I wasn't really invited. I just tagged along, so I'm
This
just
is
going
fair.
off with.
So you walk up to question mark Jimmy
Sure.
and compliment his gruff. You notice that the buzzkill friend like blushes, and this catch just says, "Oh, I'm sorry. I think you may have misunderstood. We are still just friends. Only just met. Also, my name is not Jimmy."
Francois.
That's all.
I'm now fighting the urge to not make it Francois.
Francois Baudelaire.
Oh, okay. There we go. Drew's one French name.
I guess, like, I ask him, it's like, "Oh, I'm sorry. You've just had so many this month."
Oh.
Oh,
It's hard to keep track of them all.
What was your kind of granny again?
Intelligent but excitable.
Okay.
So I'm scheming.
Roll me. You know what? I'll say 3.
3? Oh boy.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, there's 1 success. 2 success. 2 successes and a fail.
Okay. Well, it's not really a fail, just because you got the 2 successes. So
Okay.
it's only ever going to be a failure if you get nothing.
Ah, okay.
But as you... I feel kind of weird calling this one a success, but she stops blushing and actually looks like really sad, and then she like just runs off like crestfallen. Like, oh, that was going to make number 16 this month.
Whoa! It turned out he sucked after all!
What am I supposed to do now?
I mean, she's not necessarily gonna go back to the other person, so she might just go cry in a bathroom or something.
Yeah, these weren't your catches.
Yeah, they're busy being sad.
No.
Yeah, you're good.
For now.
It's like, what do you want?
I wanted the girl, but,
Oh, well, I mean, she ran off, and you can go and console her if you want.
I'd rather do that. I don't care about Francois.
Okay, Francois just, like, looks up at you like, what the fuck? As you walk off.
I just shrug and walk away.
You just walk off and just say, #respect women!
#respect women! Whatever that means.
I need to learn what these hash browns are.
Hash browns are.
Hash brown respect women.
Speaking of hash browns, do you think that she has a lighter?
Oh, okay. Christina, you get an extra d20 and your turn comes again. That was very good.
Thank you.
Alright, so you follow her into the bathroom, and she's just, like, crying, like, over the sink. How do you console her, or whatever it is you're planning to do?
I gently put a hand on her back. It's like, there, dearie. Please don't be upset over that, little player there. I'm sure you're far too good for him.
He was so cute!
Well, you know what they say. Lukes aren't everything.
They do?
In my day, they did. But the message still holds true today, even if it's not as popular.
Okay. Well, I mean, I guess it's good that I'm not gonna be with him and just be thrown aside. Thanks, I guess.
Of course, dearie. Sometimes it's better to get the big pains out first, so you can process and live your life the best you can. And learn from your lessons.
Thanks.
You're welcome, dearie. I'm sorry, I don't think we've met before. So many people, who are you, and are you on the bride or the groom side?
Oh, I'm actually, I'm technically on the bride side. I'm one of the friends of the bridesmaid, the maid of honor, actually. I'm Hillary.
Nice to meet you, Hillary. My name's Maria. Oh, so you're a close friend of the bride, then? Well, if you're a good friend of hers, then why weren't you in the bridal party? I'm certainly if you're close to one of the other girls, then you'd be close to the bride.
Well, I'm actually only here because, the bride doesn't really like me that much.
Aww.
Not a lot of people do. They think I'm, like I ruin stuff by being there. Like, I'm just... Like, I tend to speak a little freely, and apparently that's bad, because I kind of kill the mood, but the maid of honor has always been good friends with me, so I'm friends with her, and I'm her +1, actually, so...
Well, dearie, you and I are one and the same in that regard of people not always understanding when we want to speak our truths and...
Oh my god, the bride hates you too?
Oh! We have, disagreements on things. That's all I'll say on that matter. But, the point is...
I'm literally coming to your comm saying, "What are you doing? This is your chance to talk bad shit."
You just constantly hear buzzing your ear. This is your fucking vice. Do it.
Talk about a fucking
music
dress.
covering it
Like,
over.
who the fuck? Like, oh, a princess cut. Oh, very original. Like, go in. Go hard in the paint.
Look, I'm trying to.
I love that you would only say go hard in the paint.
What does that even mean?
Don't worry about it, just keep going.
The point is, you speak your mind no matter what. That's what makes a strong woman, whether people like it or not.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, she was telling me that. Go ahead and roll me 2d20.
Okie dokie.
As she is pondering over whether or not she thinks you're right.
That's a 6, and that's a success.
Okay.
Also a success.
Okay. She looks like she's about to, like, recoil, as someone like this probably does a lot. But then, like, a fire seems like Lyra's like, you know what? You know what? No, you're right. I do need to speak my truth. And honestly, I don't really know you that well, but I feel like, as sisters of the truth, that you'll understand. This party sucks, right?
Oh, absolutely. Oh, I've been trying to find someone I could vent to, but I didn't want to get with the wrong crowd, you know?
Oh, no, definitely. Like, everyone's just trying to, like, kiss ass and all that stuff, but, like, the decor is so tacky. Like, it's just the same thing everyone does.
Of course. Rustic barnyard. That's my favorite. Oh, I'm so original with my mason jars and burlap table runners.
Oh my god, mason jars aren't even convenient to drink out of.
I know, it gets everywhere.
I know this is kind of weird, but, like, do you just want to, like, stay here in the bathroom and just talk about this?
Sure, why not?
Okay.
That dress is awful.
And you continue to rail on this person in the bathroom with this sad girl.
She's not sad anymore.
Well, arguably, but...
There's a certain joy that comes from talking shit.
Oh, fully. So, as we move on with this, Schmertrude.
Oh, hey, that's me.
Yes, you start to get brought over towards the presence, and you have now been shown where they are. Jimmy decides to go ahead and make his way off, wanting to catch some of, like, the actual party for his Instagram or whatever the fuck.
Wait, Jimmy.
What?
What would give everyone at this here party a hoot? If you dance with Mr. Pibbles like you used to.
And he runs.
Can I send Mr. Pibbles to retrieve him? Can my eyes just kind of glaze over and I snap my fingers twice? And Mr. Pibbles spring into action to grab him?
I will say you start to do this, but then, all of a sudden, the music stops, and the spotlight shines on you.
Ah, fuck!
Oh, no.
And the DJ says,
What's going on? Who am I?
And now, for the welcoming toast,
What?
Granny Schmertrude. And there's a light applause. And this is your part in the wedding.
What's happening? Where did that voice come from? Are you God?
Everyone is just staring at you
boy.
expectantly.
I look around, I see like the bride and groom's table, I go, ah! Jimmy! Janine! Look at you two all grown up. You know, I don't know what's going on most of the time. Or all of the time. Or even what's going on right now. But what I do know is that you two seem to love each other very much. And I think that that's just nifty. And I hope that you continue to love each other for a long time. Just like I love my Mr. Pibbles, and I pet Mr. Pibbles on the head. And, Jimmy, remember, if you ever make that girl cry, I'll have Mr. Pibbles bite you right on the ding-dong.
Mr. Pibbles nods.
Mr. Pibbles nods and, like, does not break eye contact with the man.
Wait. Hoshi, what does Pibbles sound like?
Bork.
Bork.
Big bork.
Large bork.
Go ahead and roll me... Let's see here. I'll say 3d20.
Yeah! Alright, that's one success. There's 2 successes. And 1 fails, there's 2 successes, one not success.
2 successes and 1 not success. Okay. So, as you are giving this speech, Mr. Pibbles only showed up, like, as you started using him as a less than subtle veiled threat. And by less than subtle veiled threat, I mean a very literal threat. Because Mr. Pibbles was busy. Would you like Mr. Pibbles to have stolen a gift? Or
Yes.
gotten... Or gotten something off of the controlling mother to plant as faulty evidence?
I want him to have stolen a gift. I can handle the planting of evidence.
Okay. He has acquired a gift.
As I, like, finish the speech and, like, I guess eventually the attention leaves me, I, like, look at the gift and go, yeah, that's the fucking stuff. I feel alive! I told you, Granny Smertrude needs to sate her dark passenger.
She says to no one.
She says, like, to the camera, but, like, very clearly there's no camera.
To Mr. Pibbles.
Yeah, the camera is Mr.
Who
Pibbles.
are you speaking to?
So, okay, now as this continues going on, the welcome toast is over, so we are now moving on to cutting the cake. 2.5 vices have been fulfilled. And we still got a gilf that needs to get laid.
Hell yeah.
Katie,
You've come a long way from shying away from the term gilf.
I've had enough time to kind of fester in it amidst
Yeah,
all this
listen.
madness.
If I can say ooze babies, he can say gilf.
That is what our friendship is based on. Anyway. So, you notice that as the cutting of the cake is commencing, you see the maid of honor, your target, they've been kind of like trying to help make sure everything's been good for the bride, so they're a little tired. You see that they're sipping on some champagne while the cake is being cut, but they're just kind of off by themselves, just taking a moment to catch their breath.
Miss Delma Vinkley.
We're starting to cross over to the real world now, oh no.
Just a little.
Velma Vinkley.
I'm just gonna grab, like, a cold water bottle from the drink station, and she's gonna take it over to her, and she's actually going to put it on the ground, like, next to her, where her feet, like.
Can you pick this up without using your hands?
No.
I was just thinking that.
God, I love you.
Love you too.
Continue,
Oh,
please.
terrible.
Goodness gracious. What am I supposed to do with you two? She is going to, smile and say, take off your shoes, dear. I have a remedy for sore feet.
Oh, okay. And she kicks off her heels, much to her own relief.
And, she's gonna lay the water bottle down, on the ground, like, on its side, and she's gonna, like, just take her foot and just gently, like, help massage, like, the bottom of her foot with that cold water bottle. And yes, this actually works, ladies. It's wonderful, and if you have, bitch.
If you have bitch.
Plantar
When you
fasciitis.
have bitch. Plantar fasciitis. Yes, thank you. This is also a good exercise to do. But yeah, so she's gonna help relieve some foot pain. And she's like, you seem tense. Perhaps I can relieve some other tensions.
Damn,
I get it. It was a sexual innuendo.
Going for the fucking kill, Jesus.
Jesus, Katie.
I'm excited. She's
Clearly.
I've waited for most of this party, and damn it, Grandma needs a drink.
I mean, it does say at this point most guests are reaching peak intoxication levels.
Oh, I was
so,
bearing that one in mind. Alright, Yeah, roll me 3. Because not only is this intelligent and excitable, but it's fucking bald as hell, and I'm here for it.
Alright, let's see what we've got here.
It's the peak of the night and Granny's thirsty.
It's the peak of the night and
God.
Granny's thirsty. Alright, so we've got 10, which I can check off. 6. Check off. 5, which I can check off. 3 successes.
Have any of you gotten bingo yet, by the way?
Not yet.
No,
Almost.
I'm tantalizingly close.
Okay, just wanted to make sure, because that does a mechanic. Alright, so she starts to get a little bit more red. She was already kind of red in the cheeks from drinking, but you can also tell now that there's a bit of a blush to it. It's like, oh, I mean, that... Oh god, this feels so good. Yeah, I suppose. What did you have in mind?
I don't know how far I want to go with this.
Yeah, do you want to just take her to the balcony and bend her over? Like, what's up?
I mean, we do have our hearing aid like communication system. We can be like, hey, those of you in the bathroom, we need you to clear the bathroom. Shit's about to go down.
No, I'm sure we're in like a nice venue or like a church. I'm sure there's a sitting area or like a dressing room.
According to Chelsea's rant, it's in a barn. So hate to tell you, this is a ranch
I
style
didn't say it
wedding.
was in a barn. I said it was like rustic barn themed.
Oh, all right then.
Like a basic bitch.
Okay, got it.
Oh my
Mason jars and
god!
fireplace
Not
and all
willing
that
to
shit.
commit fully, just enough. Got it. All right, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. I will also say, for those of you who have finished their vices or wish to, you may offer to help in this case, like in any way that you think you could.
I think I could hear like Katie or
You guys have
Delma.
spy headsets
Delma.
on. Yes, you can hear
Fine
each
Helsa.
other.
I can hear us.
You're all aware of it.
I think I'll just like invite the what's her name, Hillary, to go like grab a drink or something and clear the bathroom.
Oh,
So-
she is more than willing to follow you right now. You are her BFF.
Yeah, we
Love
best friends. We gotta go get some cocktails and bitch and moan.
While Delma goes to Mona bitch.
Yep. Damn! That was it! That was it! That's peak comedy.
Oh,
Excellent.
Thanks for
Oh,
joining
10
us,
out of
everyone.
10.
We're done.
Okay, bye.
We've peaked. We've officially peaked.
So it's the maid of honor. So it's the maid of honor, guys.
Anyway, what
that
are you
took me a
doing?
second.
How do you go about inviting her to the bathroom?
Can I display impressive strength and virility for my age and sweep her off her feet?
Oh, damn.
You don't break your hip.
Wow. This is the suavest granny I've ever seen.
You may roll me 2d20 for this.
Oh, that's dangerous at this point.
I know.
That's
I'm
so
scared.
dangerous.
All right. It's a 7, which is a success. The other one was a double 7.
Okay. So, with that, I will say you are able to do it for a bit, but then, like, as you do the sweep and she, like, bounces back, the recoil of that kind of hurts, and you have to, like, put her back down.
Yeah, so I'll sweep her off her feet, then put her on her feet, and then I'm gonna say, I'm gonna take you back off those feet in just a minute.
Ooh.
Oh.
Ooh.
Oh my. Roll me 2 more.
Oh no!
Oh god.
You better get bingo soon.
No, I'm scared.
Use your blood
Okay.
dice you need, unless you've already gotten all your 1 or 20s.
I actually haven't gotten either a 1 or a 20. Come here, blood
Yeah,
die.
get your blood dice.
Yeah, get your cheater's die.
Yeah.
Alright, listen. I know you don't like to be used unless you're used for safe, but do it for safe, right?
Do it for safe!
Do it for safe. Alright. Bingo, baby!
Oh!
Bingo bango!
She looks at you and just, like, puts her drink down and says, lead the way.
Oh yeah, and she do, baby! And she do! And that's it. Boom! Swish! There's the game!
Slam dunk, people.
And as you go in, you put out a small sign that just says closed for cleaning.
Yes! Jesus Christ.
Anyone who can walk by here's a whole lot more than cleaning going on, if you know what I mean. But wow, 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 wow.
On the inside of the wet floor sign.
Oh.
Oh god! Jesus Christ.
Alright, so that is it for that. We are now moving on to the bouquet and the garter toss. Penultimate moment. Now, for no reason at all, Chelsea,
Yes.
roll me a d20
Okay.
and tell me if it's a success.
Uh-oh.
Oh, is it not?
No.
Okay. So, as you have been griping and moaning with Hillary, she sees that the garter toss and bouquet toss is about to happen, and she says, I'll be right back.
Oh.
And your
Uh-oh.
newly empowered friend walks over there, and as the bouquet is tossed, someone manages to get it, and then Hillary just full-on tackles them.
Holy shit, yes!
Oh, Hillary's awesome. Hillary's all about
Trauma,
it.
this is your chance.
Yeah, it wasn't quite the way I'd hoped that would have gone, but this is definitely causing a distraction. And we have one granny whose vice is left unfulfilled. This is your chance.
Oh.
What you
Granny
gonna do?
Smirtrude's gonna sidle on up next to the controlling mother. And I'm going to take the gift out of the little box and place it in my purse, and then I'm going to place the empty box on the mother's person while everyone is distracted. In fact, I'm going to go up to her and be like, "Oh my, what's going on?
Here's
What's
what
happening?"
here's what I will say. As this happens, because there's no way on Earth that the controlling mom is not all up in this trying to break this up.
Oh, yeah.
What I will say is, if you want to, she has her purse on her. You can try and do a quick spill of the gift into her purse and then plant the gift box at her table.
I thought I wanted to keep the gift, or is it just to like?
Yeah, he's
is
trying to
this
steal
really
it.
just to fuck with people?
Oh, okay, I'm sorry, but yeah, I will say at this point you can...
I don't know. We can interpret it either way. It doesn't say that I want to keep the gift. It just says I want the interesting wedding gift and to find a scapegoat. If I'm
just likes the
purely
thrill.
in this for the lulls, then like I'll do it that way.
That was actually just me having a slip of the mind, but... So I particularly just gonna find a scapegoat. This is your granny, I will say, I'll let it be your choice. Do you want to keep this gift, or do you want to just fuck over this mom?
Por que no los dos?
Fair enough. But yeah, amidst this commotion, she's definitely going to be, like, hanging over to try and break this up. So her table and her stuff is fully unattended.
Yeah, I'm gonna slip the box into her purse, and I'm gonna have Mr. Pibbles like hang out around like the fight area to give me like a tacit alibi, because people don't notice me that much. They just like keep an eye on my dog and where it is,
This is a fair and valid point.
and they just kind of assume that I'm near the dog.
Whether or not you're visible is irrelevant. She's always in proximity to the dog because the dog is what's to be feared.
Like, I'm a very little old lady and it's a very large dog. Like, the dog is effectively like a timber wolf that, like, through, like, finagling and paperwork and white privilege I'm allowed to own. It's funny because it's true.
Yes.
Yeah.
Alright, so, since you are... Well, actually, no, this one... Your thing was aloof and clueless. So I won't give you that one. You are using your pet. And this does...
Mr. Pebbles!
This does fucking own pretty hard. Roll 3.
Hell yeah.
Oh no.
Hell yeah. Alright, that's one success. That's one not success. A 3 is on the board, that's a success.
Yay!
Okay. So yes, you are able to pull this one off perfectly.
I'm so painfully close to bingo and I've gotten nothing.
It's not really the point.
I know, but still, like, now it bothers me.
Actually, hold on. Roll me another d20 because I just got a fun idea. If you get bingo, I'll let this happen. Otherwise, it'll just be lost.
Alright. Nah, it's nothing.
Oh, alright. Oh well. Would have been funny.
Sorry.
But yes, either way, you are still successful in your attempt. Eventually, everything is broken up. And at last, we have hit the farewell. You all reconvene. All of you happy with yourselves. Delma looking a little unkempt, but equally as satisfied.
Delma, ma'am. Delma, your shirt's on backwards.
Oh,
Also, it's not
kinkies.
your shirt!
Also, that's not your shirt.
Oh, double kinkies!
I thought it was dinkies.
Not anymore,
It sounds even better when
Not
it's kinkies!
Oh, no.
Not after she's freshly laid. And as...
Did you know that the Hypogrean theorem...
Oh, Christ.
Hypogrean
So as you
theorem.
all board the bus to head back to the retirement home, just briefly, you hear, coming from the waiting hall, Mom! And with that, we shall end this ceremony.
And all four of the grannies dab simultaneously.
Yay!
We destroyed a wedding!
Hooray!
No, the wedding was
Hooray!
fine, I think.
It was fine
No,
for
it
us.
was great. It was good. Chelsea, thank you so much for joining us on this one. It was a ton of fun having you over here.
Of course, I had a blast.
On top of just getting to be on here for being my wife, she also does all the art for us. So our logos,
Yeah.
our merch, that's all her. So
Yeah.
buy our merch, support my wife.
Yes, I do that.
And support
check
our
out-
show.
Yeah, check out your show, and I will be going on their Discord soon, so I'll start posting some of the fan art that I have started making for them. So if you want to check that out, check out their Discord.
She does really good fan art, y'all. It's so good.
Yeah.
It is really good.
Oh god, the paintings that she did. I gotta share a picture of those paintings. Those rule.
I'll send you guys the digital files.
All right, bye everyone.
Bye, guys.
Bye.
Hello, everyone. This is your sometimes benevolent, often malevolent dungeon master, Jordan Roman, checking in at the end to thank you all so much for listening, as well as to thank our guest, Chelsea, my wife, for joining us on this hilarious little side one-shot thing that we did. It was a ton of fun. You should definitely check out the Lewd Grannies game if you haven't already. Ton of fun. Highly recommend it. Brilliant creation. As always, stick around until the end so that you can catch some hilarious bloopers that unfortunately had to get cut from this, let's be honest, masterpiece of an episode. If you want to hear more about our episode, then you can head on over to our Patreon over at patreon.com/agentsofdamned to get access to our peek behind the screen, where we talk about the episode as it happened and just kind of shoot the shit, have some fun. We also have access to our Tales of series on our Patreon, where we do special little mini deep dives into other characters that don't always get the limelight that they deserve in the main show. We also offer shoutouts like we do for SC Lark, who also has taken place in a couple of our monthly one-shot raffles that get to, do a one-shot with us. A lot of fun. Those have always been great. So come join in on the fun if you want to find out what that's about. If you want to find out more about us, you can head on over to our website over at agentsofdamned.com, where you can get full cast bios, transcriptions of all the episodes, as well as a link to our merch store, which can also be found at tpublic.com/user/AoD. As we said at the end, my wife is the one who also does all that stuff, so you can check out some of the stuff that she does, as well as following her on Instagram over at Chels, CHELS_Roman. Of course, you can also find us on Instagram, as well as on TikTok over at Agents of Damned, Facebook at AoD, and Twitter at Agents of D. Then you can find the main cast on Twitter over me at Pokechap, Christina at Greekachu, Katie at Missy Mystery, spelled MYSSY Mystery, and Drew at Liger Cero, Liger CER and the number 0. You can also talk to us on our Discord over at AoD. As long as you follow us on Twitter, we'll send out links every once in a while to that. It's a lot of fun. You can see, as again alluded to, some of the amazing fan art that Chelsea has done. You can also just, talk to us about the show, offer up some suggestions, and just interact with the little community that we got going on. It's a lot of fun. Katie and I also have a new show, if you want a little bit more of us, called The Monster Menagerie. We already got our first episode out, with our second episode just around the corner, so check that out. It's a lot of fun. We talk about the myth behind some of history's most iconic monsters. If you want us on a more casual setting, then check us out at Twitch, at twitch.tv/AODcast. Currently, Christina and I are doing a Pokemon Silver Nuzlocke, with me at the helm and her telling me what to do. It is her first ever Nuzlocke, and it has been a lot of fun already. If you've enjoyed what you've heard, then leave us our review on iTunes, Podchaser, or anywhere else that you can, and share the show with a friend, enemy, or random stranger passing by. And until next time, bye! Well, you gruesome oaf. Do you see anything that you like?
I mean, I guess there's some good stuff here, but I don't know, it's all too prissy for my taste. I think it's more like for the everyman and don't sacrifice on comfort in any way.
I'm going to ignore how hurtful that comment was. Let's see. Something that is intended for any one person, but also is comfortable. I'm going to do something I normally wouldn't do and recommend a competitor. Have you thought about Black Feather Apparel?
Who that?
Black Feather Apparel is an online retailer that sells a wide variety of graphic tees.
I do like me a graphic tee.
Not only that, but they also have several hoodies that are equally as gorgeous as they are comfortable.
Alright, well, what about like my lower half? I'm glad that my upper half will be nice and comfy, but I don't want my buttocks to get all chilly.
My goodness, you're so boorish. Fortunately, they also carry several different sweatpants and leggings, each as comfortable as the last.
Yeah, I guess I'll go with that. Sounds like a much better fit than your crap. Where can I find them?
My goodness, I hate you so much. You can find them at blackfeatherapparel.com.
You can also find them on Facebook and Instagram under the same name. Remember, you big stupid oaf, it's blackfeatherapparel.com.
I'm Hillary.
Nice to meet you, Hillary.
Aw.
My name's Mo now.
Okay.
What?
I see. I see.
What?
Uh-huh. Uh-huh.
Ignore, keep
I'm
going,
with
it's between
you.
us.
I don't understand
Okay.
what's happening.
You're not
I
supposed to.
never
it's
know
not
what's
for you.
happening.
After show!
Fun.
Because if that bitch wants to hear me talk shit, she's gonna have to pay for it.
Oh! Anyway, what you doing?
Oh, shit.
People tend to just call me
Sausage seltzer.
abso-fucking.
Why?
Because hot dog water, sausage seltzer.
You literally just explained nonsense with more nonsense.
It's the name of a
Do
character
you
from
not know the
Scooby-Doo
character
that everyone
Hot Dog
ships
Water?
Velma with.
Velma's one true love.
What?
Learn your Scooby-Doo lore, you fucking casual.
I didn't expect this to come up.
Oh my god, I forgot about hot dog water. Holy
How
shit.
dare you forget about hot dog water?
Oh, hot
I'm
dog water,
Everyone
I'm
get in the
sorry.
fucking... I don't know how you do this in a podcast, but get in the fucking comments about hot dog water and how she and Velma should have been together.
Who the?
Oh, boy.
I'm-
Entire series with travesty.
I don't understand any of this.
Me neither.
All right.
Anyway, getting back to it, please.
We're lost
We'll
together.
get to it on the after show.
Oh my lord.
God, I have no idea.
Say thank
what
you,
to say.
Christina. Oh wait, no, that was Katie who did that.
That
I'm
was
sorry.
Katie.
Yeah,
I
Katie
didn't
did
do
that
that. I
shit.
was like, wait, what did I do?
Christina just scored drugs.
I'm sorry.
Yeah.
A lot's happened.
Christina's
Which I
out there
can't
just living
eat
her
because-
best life.
You can't eat drugs. You can't eat the
Not with
weed.
that attitude.
Eating the weed will do nothing when it's not cooked a certain way. Anyway,
Was that long
Alright.
pause because you looked that up?
yes.
I'll
I don't know anything about weed.
have you know that eating raw weed does nothing unless it is cooked at exactly 325 degrees in the oven. Now let me tell you the history of eating weed.
Like, I mean, I could just tell you that for free. I'll like...
So tell us what you're doing.
I honestly have no clue. Again, I'm bad at improv.
You don't have to like act it out. You can just say what you want to do.
Yeah, you don't have to do it in character, honey.
I know, I just thought it would make for funnier comedy, but I guess me
Oh,
pausing
it would,
along
but it's
doesn't-
okay. We'll crawl
Thanks.
for you. It's fine. Can I tell you what I thought you were doing?
No, what did you think I was doing?
You said a high five, so in my mind, I thought like he clapped, and then you like interlocked fingers,
What?
which is a wild thing to do.
Now we all betrothed.
You have me
Do you
accomplished
have
the
a
drugs,
proper
and so now
dowry?
we are to be married.
I'm Mrs. Manbro now.
Oh my god. I can't.
Into the head
I
bass
really
too loud for
can't.
everyone else to hear. To Velma. To Delma, I have done what you thought you could succeed. No.
Anyway,